Greetings, citizen, and welcome back to the Hidden Dagger Inn, and a special happy Thanksgiving to all those who are celebrating it. Before I start the video, I would like to thank Intrepid Studios for giving me the opportunity to join the official content creator program. And I can't wait to continue my journey with Intrepid and all of the other great content creators and the community. Thank you to everyone for their support over the years. With that out of the way, let's begin. Well, guys, Ashes of Creation has done it. And those of you on Steam who are joining us on December 11th, get ready for this. The heart-pounding open sea sport and freshwater fishing thrill that we loved in ArcheAge, and now it's been refined into something richer, smarter, and dangerously addictive.
Absolutely. I mean, fishing is definitely a treasured favorite amongst a lot of MMO gamers.
Well, it doesn't have fishing. It's not an MMO. Let's be honest.
That's right. I'm a big fan of fishing. Our goal with fishing is twofold. We kind of want to have one side of fishing be, location-based freshwater fishing that is a bit more AFK related, having the necessary bait, being able to kind of pick locations and resource nodes that exist around the world for different types of fish.
And there you heard it. If it doesn't have fishing, it's not an MMO, guys. Now, after hands-on PTR testing, I can confidently say that this system is not the nostalgic bait, it's evolution. Sports fishing in Ashes of Creation feels very familiar, yet improved and worthy of the hype I'm about to give it. From the freshwater rivers to the open sea, sport fishing in Ashes of Creation feels like coming home, only better. It's built more immersive and packed with features that respect your time instead of chaining you to your chair. Intrepid didn't just copy ArcheAge's fishing, they modernized it. They respected what made it so special for all of us, and then layered on progression, risk, and accessible starting points, and ship-based tech that feels like a profession rather than just a minigame. And before we get more into freshwater fishing and sport fishing, let's get this out of the way early. AFK fishermen, rejoice. You can now step away, grab some food, hit that bathroom stretch, or even do the treadmill. There is no poop sock required to fish if you want to in Ashes of Creation. Now, freshwater fishing is where most anglers will begin. Low risk, consistent returns, peaceful waters, and no pirates breathing down your neck. Some of the returns that I got early on were anywhere from 25 to 45 silver for the walleyes. For freshwater and sport fishing alike, you'll know where the fishing locations are because you'll see the seagulls hovering above the water trying to get the fish. Now, if you can reach it for freshwater at the shore, that's great. If not, all you need to do is go to a carpenter and bring 50 lumber of any type and simply craft a rowboat. They're affordable, mobile, and perfect for that lake fishing and PvP avoidant players. Now don't forget, when you're prepared to fish, make sure you bring some chum with you. Like ArcheAge, it's made through cooking, but unlike ArcheAge, I saw no chum available for purchase at the sport fishing vendors or general good vendor. Now, I'm sure there will be some at the market when those are available, but remember, those don't become available until we reach village stage. If that stays, cooking becomes vital, and the fishing economy becomes heavily player driven. So currently, the PTR requirements to make said chum are for freshwater, you need 50 regular fish, any kind, plus the apprentice level in cooking. Now, sport fishing, you're going to need 99 regular fish to make that chum. Now, this definitely opens the door to some more casual players where they can just do some AFK fishing while they're busy and then go ahead and sell those on the market. With 50 and 99 regular fish requirements to make buckets of chum, and as popular as fishing and sport fishing is going to be, they should really sell well on the market. So now, after trying freshwater fishing, it was time to scale up. We are going to go find and build a Corsair vessel. But remember, you're going to need a radar and fish tanks to hold the fish and to find the fish. Now, as far as the fish tank and the radar, those can be made with, I believe, Apprentice in Arcane Engineering, which only required 50 stone and 50 wood of any kind. Don't forget, you're going to need the hull, which is 100 wood of any kind, and you're also going to need 18 gold. And don't forget to bring your lures and your chum with you when you go out. So once you go to the Harbor Master and buy your ship, it's going to open up an inventory where you can place your fish tank and your radar. You can also put harpoons. It's kind of a ship of a jack of all trades, if you will. Now, I did not see any speed boost when I started sailing on the Corsair, though I'd be shocked if this one doesn't arrive sometime later on, or at least on other ships. The ship itself was absolutely gorgeous. Heavy ArcheAge nostalgia, but with Ash's polish. Intrepid's art team deserves applause, and so do the developers, so big shout out to the Blairfish project. Some of the other functions you'll notice on the Corsair is you're able to dock the ship, drop the anchor, and raise the anchor. So if you remember, in ArcheAge, you needed a fish finder on your boat, but to see incoming ships, you needed a telescope. So what Ashes has done is they've combined both of those. So now you not only see fish, you see it pinging on the top right of the minimap, but you'll also see ships, either bad or good. And one of the biggest quality of life differences between ArcheAge and Ashes of Creation was in ArcheAge, you actually needed to hop off the steering wheel to go look at the fish finder and or telescope to look around you. In Ashes, you only need to have it on your boat and you can see everything while on the captain's wheel. So especially if you're out there solo, which I wouldn't recommend, it's definitely going to help you with survivability instead of having to always hop off the ship to look around. So now back to the experience of going on my sport fishing trip. As I'm watching my radar, I see some red fish icons, so I head to them. And right away, I see the seagull circling. The old spark's it. Toss it, chum, drop the anchor, and lock in because the mini game is back and it's as satisfying as ever. So once you've chummed the water and you have your lure on, you throw the line in there and you'll get a prompt saying you caught a fish. It'll tell you even if it's a small or medium fish. Just like ArcheAge, you watch the icon at the top of the screen. If it goes left, you do left. If it goes right, you go right. It has give it slack, and it also has the big reel and the dive. Until the fish stamina wears out and the health wears out, eventually it just flops over and succumbs to you, and you jump into the water and pick it up and put it on your back and drop it in your fish tank. One of the biggest things that I noticed as far as ArcheAge and Ashes of Creation fishing was in ArcheAge, it would go under the boat or it would go behind you and you'd actually have to physically turn, and sometimes you would end up losing the fish. In Ashes, it's much more forgiving as far as your positioning. Which is important because if you're out there, especially if you're alone, you need to keep your head on a swivel, always looking around for danger. When you catch the fish, you'll notice that it has the length and weight on it. So you'll be able to tell right away that you've caught a good one, or maybe you'll just decide to throw it back and you can just release it by dropping the pack in the water. Now, some of the fish that I caught when I was out there were tuna, marlin, and sailfish. I'm sure Intrepid has a whole bunch of different kind of fish that are available for us to catch. And as I was basking in my glory of my newfound fish, I decided to try to catch one more. And here comes the heartbreak. Fishing solo, of course, two pirates jumped me, efficient and ruthless, they took no mercy, and gone with my haul before I could swear at them properly. The docks are no safer. Players will lurk waiting for exhausted captains to bring their wealth to their feet. So make sure that your combatant flag is off before you actually hop into the harbor. Rest assured though, there's going to be many eyes on incoming boats coming into the harbor. So just be aware of that. And X up in global, ask for other fishermen to come with you. Ask for guildmates to come along and fish with you because you really don't want to go out alone unless you want to have a bad day. Also, as an important reminder, if you do plan to go sport fishing, make sure that you have a rowboat in your inventory because if you do get killed, you're really not going to want to have to swim out to your boat. A rowboat's going to make that venture a little bit faster just in case they didn't take or kill your ship. So remember that freshwater is going to be your safe money. Saltwater is going to be war. It's high risk, high reward, just the way it's intended to be. So testing the PTR, sports fishing is shaping up into the cornerstone system that I hoped it would be. Not just a side activity. If you want to make money, this is a great way to do it. Between the AFK fishing friendly loop, your vessels that you have, your cooking integration, and the ocean-borne tension, Ashes of Creation may become the MMO for anglers for sure. Casual and hardcore alike. So let me know what you guys think. Are you excited about freshwater fishing or sports fishing? Drop a comment below. Are you going to brave the salt or are you going to keep to the tranquil lakes? Either way, Intrepid, in my opinion, did not disappoint. So we don't get back to the PTR until December 2nd, but I have to tell you, between sport fishing, the Harbinger system, the ease that they've made crafting early on, no more static gathering, the gathering in general just feels really good. I am super stoked for December 11th. I hope all you new people from Steam are looking forward to playing Ashes of Creation, and I hope a lot of the players who came back before this are going to come back and join us again. As always, Verra, thank you very much for watching, and may your caravans find safe passage. Take care all.